Yes, it is not fasting and movies. It is not fasting and pornography. It's not fasting and chatting. It is fasting and prayers. Most of us are just fasting without prayer. How will you receive result? The fasting that produces result, that yield forth fruit, is fasting with prayers. In Matthew chapter 17 verse 21, how be it, this kind goeth not but by prayer and fasting. Prayer and fasting. But most of us are only fasting with movies, fasting with pornography, fasting with chatting, fasting with talking, fasting with walking about. That is not the fasting that produces result. In Matthew chapter 5, Matthew 5 verse 4, blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. When you made up your mind to fast, you already blessed. The thought of fasting and prayer have already aligned you for God's blessing. He said, blessed are they that mourn. What is mourning? Fasting is actually mourning. When you are fasting, deny yourself food, you are actually mourning. In Daniel chapter 10, Daniel 10 verse 2, he said, in those days I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. What was he doing in that days? In verse 3 say, I ate no pleasant bread. That means he was fasting. Fasting period is a mourning period. And you don't do it with watching movies. You don't do it with the word chatting. You don't do it with the word playing game. It's not fasting and playing game. It's fasting and prayer. When you indulge fast with prayer, you receive result. It yet forth result. The fasting that God chooses is a fasting you fast and you are praying. The fasting you fast and you are on your knees in prayer, asking God what to do, what to destroy. It's not this, Isaiah chapter 58 verses, it's not this the fast that I have chosen to lose the bands of wickedness. Fasting period is to lose the bands of wickedness, not to look film, not to look pornographies, to lose, not to look. That is what it says, to lose the bands of wickedness. And what again? To undo the heavy burdens. How do you do that? In prayers, praying. Whatever that is your problem, whatever that is a challenge, you put it in God in prayer. You pray, you shout, you pray. That is the kind of fast that produce result. And I must remind you, the fast that produces result is the fasting of a righteous man, fasting of a born again child of God. If you are not child of God, your fast is in vain. God bless you.